Hi, as you can see today we have a skincare, body care, whatever declutter. And you already can see a lot of stuff in the frame, but there is more, way more that is out of frame. I can't even fit all of them in the frame. And we're gonna go through one by one to organize to see what I am still using and what I'm not using. I'm just gonna either to give them away to other people or just declutter them if they are like too old to use. Why I ended up with this big collection is because I had this shopping addiction. That addiction lasts for years. Whenever there's a sale going on, I will just buy whatever I am interested in, and that resulted to a big collection. Like some of you may know, I have a lot of declutter videos. For skincare, I have stopped to buy backups or whatever for like a year or so. So actually my situation already has gone way better than it was before. But it's like for this past year, even though I'm not buying a lot of things, it's like every time I run out of what I am using, I'm just like a raccoon going through trash can. I just randomly go through whatever is in my cabinet. I find something that can replace whatever I'm using. Then I just pull that thing out and start using it. And I don't even know what is left in my cabinets. And now I have started to run out of things. It's like I know there's something that I can use in my collection, but I just don't know where they are. I don't know if I was truly running out of things. Some of these are like already opened, have used. Some of these are new. There's no particular order. I'm just going through these one by one. Okay, this is the stuff that I use daily, but I know for sure there's something in here I'm not using. This thing is kind of disgusting right now. So let's just remove everything. Let's clean this little container because it's full of hair oils and fingerprints and skincare residues. This container is clean. I'm just gonna put whatever I'm keeping back in here. First is this Elizabeth Arden, basically just serum in like a little capsule. And this is a retinol ceramide capsule. As you can see, I probably used about half of it. There's 90 capsule in a full-size bottle. And I don't like this. If I have to say, I hate this. Since I just don't like this, maybe I just break up one for you. You just break the capsule like this and you squeeze it out. It's this weird silicone texture. Like imagine the silicone primer. It feels like that. I hate it. To be honest, even though this is in a capsule, so it kind of will be okay to let someone else use it, but I don't want to because the texture is just so bad. It feels drying. It feels so silicone-y and just sits on top of your skin, and I just don't want that experience on anyone. But I think it's still okay to keep this, but I'm just gonna mix this with my body moisturizer and apply it on my legs. I feel like that way I can at least not waste this thing, just use it up. So yeah, I'm still keeping this, but not gonna use that on my face. And this is the Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer from First Aid Beauty. I love this one. I think this one is about to be done. It feels like half empty, and it's like the airtight kind of pump. It keeps the product fresh. I love skincare that comes with that kind of pump. And yeah, I'm gonna keep this, keep using it up. I don't know if I would repurchase this, but I surely love it. I just feel like it's not moisturizing enough for me, but whenever I use this, my face is just so smooth. And this is also like a long time favorite. It's just a squalene oil. Whatever brand will do. As long as it's a good brand, all the squalene oil are pretty much all good. And this is a 200 ml bottles, and I only have this much left. So yeah, that's a keep as well. This is my daily skincare bin. So it's like most of things in this bin I use daily, so there won't be as much declutter. And let's wipe this down. This is feeling so oily, this bottle. This is the La Mer, the treatment lotion. This is nice. I have used up countless bottles of this, and this one I only have like this much left. But I don't think I'm gonna repurchase this. I think the biggest benefit from this thing is balance and calm effect. But right now my skin is pretty balanced and it's pretty calm. I just don't feel like I need this anymore, and it's pretty expensive, and I just don't want to pay that much when my skin don't benefit from that much anymore. So even though I'm keeping this, but I won't repurchase once I finish this. And this thing is so gross. This is the Elizabeth Cream Anti-Age Hydrant. This is just a cream. I bought a retinol serum. This was like a deluxe sample with it. And I don't like this thing. I don't know why. I just feel like every time I apply this on my face burns. So that just puts me off using this. And the fragrance is so strong. I'm not kidding. Like every time I apply this and I want to drink something or eat something, I can taste it. That's how strong it is. So I think I'm gonna get rid of it. It literally burns on my skin. Why use it if it burns? And this is the another thing that came from that deluxe sample thing. This too was along with a full size serum. The serum I have finished a long time ago. And this one I actually am not sure how I felt about it. I guess I can keep this, but still the scent is so strong, and I'm not sure if it's like a fragrance or it's just a ingredient smell. But I don't like that smell. It's like very strong alcohol mixed with fragrance kind of thing. I think I'm gonna declutter this. It's just very unpleasant to use. And this is a vitamin C essence from a brand called Unlabeled Lab. It's just whatever vitamin C serum I bought from a Japanese drugstore. And I don't know if you can tell, there's not much left. Maybe about half is left. I'm just gonna finish this, but I kind of forgot that I had this one, so I haven't used this in like maybe 2 months. So it's nice that this reminded me to use this. And this is a retinol serum from The Ordinary. I'm using this. So not gonna declutter this one. Every single one of these bottles are so disgusting. Like my bathroom, the lighting is like very dim, low lighting, so I can't really see this bottle well every day. So check your skincare bottle. Make sure they're clean. This looks like rose hip oil, but I'm like using it up and refilling it with tea tree oil because I sometimes get acne on my jawline, so I need this. This is a part of my daily routine. Oh, this is so gross. This is the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This is too old. I just feel like most of the moisturizing skincare already includes the hyaluronic acid. I just don't feel like the need to buy a product to use, and I guess that's why I already had this for maybe more than 2 years. And I still have like about half, and I don't even think I used half. I think a lot of them just like went into the air, just evaporated. And since this is like super old, I'm just gonna declutter it, and I won't be repurchasing, because like I said, it's really not necessary. It's just I bought this because there was a big hit of this ingredient like 2 years ago. Everybody started to talk about hyaluronic acid, when in real life it actually literally exists in most of the skincare products. So yeah, this is kind of a stupid purchase. This is eyelash serum. It's just castor oil, and I haven't used this in such a long time. Also, I think this is also a stupid purchase. Same with this one. It's just a period of time people are all talking about castor oil will like grow your eyelash. I don't even remember if this had any positive effect on me, because the fact that when you put oil around your eye, especially on your eyelash, it will get into your eye, and it feels so weird to put an oil in your eye. So I just didn't really use this that much, and I believe that at this point it probably is like 2 to 3 years old, which is definitely not safe enough to put something that old into your eye, right? I don't want to risk my eye. And also, I don't even care if I grow my eyelash or not. My eyelash exists. It functions as eyelash, so I don't feel the need to use a oil to make it grow. So yeah, this is a declutter. This thing, I don't even know what this thing is. I feel like a lot of these little bottles are just gift with whatever purchase I made. So they are mostly from some random brand that I don't even know. This is, yeah, like I said, a random brand that I don't even know. It's a night cream, and it's like dried. I don't know if you can see. It's like kind of gross. I'm gonna declutter this. I feel like every website should do whatever Sephora is doing. They let you choose what sample you want, right? And they also have that like point system that you can exchange point for product. I just don't want sometimes order came with these like random stuff that I don't even know like if I want it or not, and it just end up as like a clutter in my collection. Yeah, this is gonna go. This is just a face cream that I have loved for years. I think I have gone through definitely more than 10 bottles, and now this is discontinued, and this is my last jar. I mean, at this point, I already accept the fact this is already discontinued. But yeah, of course, I'm keeping this. A very, very great moisturizer. And this is the Declutter's. It's the Rich Moist Soothing Cream. This is a great cream. The texture is very similar to this one, and it's a good barrier cream. It doesn't hydrate your skin, but it does the moisturizing job pretty nicely. I like this one, and maybe even will repurchase. And this is the very famous La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm. And like you can see, I used a big chunk of it, and I think I only purchased this for like a couple months. And like people said, this is a very, very thick cream. And sometimes if I would use this on its own, before it's fully rubbed in, it even sometimes looks like I have white cast on my face. That's how thick this is, okay? So I don't really use this on its own. I mix this with other things to make it like more easier to rub in. And in that way, I love this. If you already have this and you think it's super thick, it's too thick for you to use, mix this with thinner moisturizers or face oils. It will make it way better to apply. But yeah, this is a keep. This thing, there's so much dust on it. A lot of these are just purchased several years ago when I was easily influenced by people online. And this is one of them. This is a peel pads that I probably used, I don't know, 3-4 times maybe. And now it's like mostly dried up. It's like still wet, but it's half dry. So I don't think I should use this. And also, it's like maybe 3 years old. I feel like these kind of things, sometimes it's a little bit more on the gimmicky side rather than the functional side, if that makes sense. Because why do you need a pad with it? You can just buy like a whatever serum, those kind of serum that contains all of the like AHA, BHAs that you can use. You don't have to have something that is like a pad. And I remember when I was using this tingles so badly on my skin to the point that I feel like I don't even know how to say it. It just doesn't feel normal to me. So that's probably one of the reasons why I haven't used this for so long. And I'm gonna declutter this. And this, as you can see, it's still sealed. This is another random deluxe sample came with order. But this is just almost water. So I feel like I can use this because sometimes I just use whatever mist I have that I don't really use to wet my sponge when I apply foundation. So I think I can keep this and use it in that way so that it won't be wasted. This is another random deluxe size sample. By the way, these two are all Japanese brands. And if you don't know, this brand, Asta Lift, it is the film brand. Do you know the camera roll, the camera film? This is originally a camera film brand. It's called Fujifilm, I believe. Since when we had the digital camera, we obviously don't need the film, right? So this company is kind of almost went out of business. But they started this skincare brand, which is very interesting, like a camera film brand. It started a skincare brand, but it's kind of successful in Japan. And they have a lot of interesting products. And this is, like, I haven't tried a lot of them. And this is one of the sample I got from them. And I don't know. This is like a foam. It's like a essence, a lotion that's in like a foam. But the thing is, I have had this for so long, for maybe 3-4 years. Like a lot of these, if I haven't used them in a long time, it's probably 3-4 years ago because that's still in the era that I am like easily influenced by the people and had a shopping problem. And I feel like I probably used half of this, but I'm gonna declutter this since I haven't used this in a long time. This is a hand cream that I bought maybe a year ago, I can't remember. And this is so thick. I think why I haven't used this for so long is because it's so thick. It feels like you're applying Vaseline on your skin. And I want to say it might be just mostly Vaseline. First ingredient is water and the second ingredient is glycerin. And it doesn't have that long list of ingredient list. So I think this probably is something similar to Vaseline. I don't know if you can see, like it's almost matte. Like it's like applying very thick primer on your skin. I don't know what I should do with this. It's very unpleasant to apply as hand cream. And because this is sold as hand cream, it's not Vaseline. I'm not sure if it's safe to use around lips, you know? Like if this was a tube of Vaseline, I can use it on my lips. But yeah, because it's hand cream, I'm not sure if I can use this on other places. I just don't know what to do with this. I don't want to waste this, but I just don't know how to use this. What do you do with things like this? This is like almost like a glue. Glue and Vaseline 2-in-1. Let's put this aside. And this, another gross bottle that I haven't touched in a long time. It's a lot of fibers, hairs, and oils. This is a face oil. What's the brand? Sweet Chef? It's the Superfood Wet Mint Beauty Oil. I think I can finish this. It's like a dry oil, so it's not those very thick, nourishing ones. It's very lightweight. It's good to use on the AM. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this and try to use it up. Okay, this container is done. I think we kept about half and we still have some room. And next is this super gross looking IPSA. This is a brightening serum, I believe. Yeah, white processed essence. It smells okay, but I just feel like the bottle looks so wrong, and it's probably 4 or 5 years old. And yeah, I don't want to put this on the skin. I don't want anybody else to use it. So that's gonna go. And this is just a backup of a cleansing oil. This is a Japanese brand. And I actually really like this brand. This brand uses a lot of root vegetables as their ingredient, like as you can see, sweet potato, and also sometimes carrots or other like radishes. I like this brand. I just haven't used up other cleansing oils, whatever, so I haven't got a chance to actually use this. This is gonna stay. Let's see the bottle, because I bought this a long time ago, but I haven't seen how the bottle looks like. I can throw away this packaging because this packaging don't do shit. Just taking up spaces. And this bottle is so cute. I love this bottle. Like the design, like this pink, rosy pink color, and the clear bottom that show you the oil. I love this bottle. Let's just put it in this container. Next is this container. Let's set this aside. First is this Sunday Riley Retinol and Repeat. It's a mini set. There's a face that I really loved, the ingredient retinol. It's like an anti-aging ingredient, right? And I mean, right now I still use retinol serum, but most of them are still from like 1 or 2 years ago. The period I was talking about. I have a shopping problem. I buy a lot of backups, and this is whatever I left with. I think I have gone through most of my like retinol serum backups, and this is probably one of the only ones that I have left. Let's see what this is. I don't really remember what these are. This one is the high dose retinoid serum. Sounds cool. And this is the their very famous Luna oil, the blue oil. I think I can just directly put this into my daily makeup bin to start to use it, since I think probably the only retinol serum I have, other than this Sunday Ready one, is this. And this is almost full, but yeah, it won't take too long for me to finish. And this is vitamin E gel. Why I have this? This is another influence story, okay? This probably 2 or 3 years ago, the YouTube channel Simple Nail Logical is like very popular, right? I loved their content back then as well. And I believe, if I'm not wrong, I believe it's her DIY nail oil, whatever, that involves vitamin E, and I bought this one. I think I still haven't gone through all of the DIY nail oil I made 2 or 3 years ago, and I just used a very small amount of this, and also after that I realized that she was using a vitamin E oil, not gel. So gel will not give you like a proper mixture. It will just like separate from the oil and looking very gross. So I didn't really use this. And I don't remember this to be this thick. Like, can you see how thick it is? And I don't remember it to be this color. I already had this for 3 years, and this is like only good for 6 months after you open it. I feel like I might have to just throw away this one because I literally cannot think of a way to use this. The good thing is I already stopped. I already stopped that stupid influenced by everyone kind of phase, okay? I don't do that anymore. This is like the last batch. And also in the past 1.5 years, I almost bought nothing like skincare other than, let's say I run out of sunscreen because I don't buy a lot of backup on sunscreen. Then I'll buy a new one. Other than that, I don't do backups anymore. And there is 5 pimple patch, and the box is empty. And let's just throw this away. I think there's a lot of trash in this stash as well. What is this? Oh, I think this is another backup retinol serum from that period of time. Let's just open these and throw the box away. It's purely taking up space. And the bottle will not reveal the product into sunlight, so I think it's okay to throw away the box. And also, this one is a small bottle. This one is small bottle as well. And this one is, even though it's full size, it's not like that big of a size. It's like 30 mils or something. So I think I can use up all of these. What is this? Toothpaste. Okay. I think toothpaste, I can just set this aside. Another toothpaste. Okay. Too many toothpaste. I'm gonna use them when I run out. And this is a Gucci perfume that I haven't even opened. I think I can just give this to my grandma because she loves perfume. But I truly don't. Oh, this is the actual vitamin oil because I remember I bought this one. I made a mixture of, and then I realized she is not using gel, she's using oil, so I then bought this oil. But I guess if it's oil, it's gonna okay to still use as nail oil, right? I'm throwing away the gel is just because the gel is really not good for like use around the nails. It's super messy. But I think I can still use this as nail oil. I won't like make a blend and use it anymore, but I think a oil is a oil. It's gonna be good for your nails. Yeah, it feels thicker than a normal oil. I think it's gonna be good for your nails. This also says only good for 6 months after opening, but yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna use it on my nail, no big deal. There's a lot of hand creams. So many hand creams. And I don't even think this is all of them, but yeah, I think back then oh, this is not hand cream. I think back then I also had a problem with hand cream because every time I go to a store, I see a hand cream that I am interested in, I'm just gonna buy it. Because I thought that, you know, hand cream ran out pretty fast because you constantly use it, right? But I'm not gonna use them up as fast as I think. So like the speed of me using up hand cream cannot catch up with the speed that I buy more hand cream. So I still, after 1 or 1.5 years of stop buying new things, I still have 3 full ones that's like not even opened. But I'm not gonna like get rid of them. I still use hand cream. Okay, it's just probably still need about a year. Let's clean up this container as well because this is in the cabinet, so it's not like too dirty. And this is a face oil from a Japanese brand, and B. And this brand is founded by a very famous Japanese makeup artist. And I have used up a bottle of this whole big blend of oil. Oh, this is vitamin C mist. I thought this was an oil because I used up an oil from this brand that's in this same packaging. Okay, this is a vitamin C mist. I guess I'm gonna use this. And I think I can use this up first and follow with this. So I'm gonna put this in my daily skincare bin. And this is an unopened clearance face oil. I love this oil and I go through a lot of this. In my shopping problem, buying a lot of backup era, I bought a lot of skincare oils and I'm going through them one by one, but I haven't got into this one. I'm just gonna save it for later. It's like I'm sure I'm gonna use it up, but right now I'm still going through these. These are all from that era, you know. And these two are random select sample presents from the website. And this is a Japanese brand. And luckily, this brand actually have some good stuff. Like, even though this is the first time I try this brand, there are 4 like these deluxe samples. I used up their moisturizer one, and that moisturizer is actually very, very good. And now I'm left with makeup. This is makeup cleansing cream, and this is cleansing gel. So yeah, I'm just gonna save it for later when I run out of makeup cleanser I'm using right now. And this is another backup makeup remover, but this is a point makeup remover, which is just for like your eye makeup. Like you can see this instruction kind of thing. This is a very, very good product. It removes very, very heavy eye makeup. I bought 2 of these a long time ago and I'm still going through the first one after maybe even 2 years. But yeah, I guess I can keep this because this one is like almost done. So yeah, whenever I'm done with this, I can get into this one. I'm glad that most of the things that I had backup on are all the things that I actually use. So it's not a big problem. It just takes time for me to go through all of them.